It takes place in the early 50s, 51, 52, somewhere in there. It's really a transition period from the 40s, so in some ways it's more like the mid-40s than it is like the mid-50s.
It is a melodrama murder mystery, and so there are specific things that have to be able to happen for the action of the script to work.
This particular play, it's a lot of dialogue. It's all in one room. There's some action, but a lot of it is just a lot of dialogue. You got to pay attention to where they place objects, who's taking the objects. You got to pay attention to little minor things like keys and coats and who's carrying what briefcase.
It's all about who's got the key.
We had trouble at first reading the script, and we were like, wait, where's the key? What bag? What trunk? Whose money? But you know, I think if we play it well, the audience will understand everything, and it'll fly right.
He comes through the door and hides in the curtains, and you know, she comes out of the bedroom, and so all of these things have to be organized so that the action is logical.
You have to make sure that you get those kinds of details right, because then when you get it in, you know, get in there in dress rehearsal, if it's not the right thing, it's going to be a little weird.
Tony used to be a tennis player. He married his wife Margot for money, and he gets an old friend of his from college to have his wife murdered, and things don't go out the way he plans.
He's a very, very sick, very mean guy, but he comes off as this very smart, very well-spoken man, and you know, to everyone he's this high-class guy who would never do such a thing, but in the end he's someone who just, you know, is a terror to everyone.
Sergeant O'Brien works directly with Inspector Hubbard in putting the plot together, and eventually, not to give too much away, it happens in the play, eventually put together the demise of the murder.
My character's name is Max Halliday, and I'm an American writer, and I'm visiting Margot Wendice, who's also the main character of the play, and we've had some history together, some sexual history, and obviously she's married, so that kind of already stirs up the play right in the beginning.
Margot is a somewhat unlikable character because she has had an affair, and that kind of comes out at the beginning of the play, and she's the kind of character where you're not sure. You kind of want to like her, but you kind of don't, and she is the only female in the cast.
One woman. Yeah, so she's getting the brunt of our costume design efforts. We're making everything she wears except for one blouse.
It's kind of been fun being the only girl because I have all the attention on me in terms of all the hair and the makeup and the cool costumes, and they just get to wear suits. So I get all the focus from the costume department, which has been really cool. I
want people to walk away thinking they actually, you know, figure out the story themselves before the ending, you know, unwrapped itself. So I don't know. I think I want people to walk away knowing that they saw a great classical play that deals with this kind of suspense and mystery.
This has been an amazing experience for me. I thought my acting days were over, that I was never going to get to do this again or get to work with a cast, and I have just had so much fun. So I'm very grateful to Trey and Cassie and Rocky and Fabiola, all the people on cast and crew for giving me that chance to work and to do this kind of thing again.
It's a play that shouldn't be missed. It's a great storytelling from top to bottom, and if you like it, anything that has to do with murder mysteries, you're going to love this. And thank you to the entire cast and crew that has worked extremely hard on putting together such a wonderful show.